Web Security is asking whether you have any type of lean or take on the speculation that the SEC, of course, and Greg Sankey's been very upfront about it, that they worked through a ton of models at the coaches' meetings in Destin, Florida, in regards to possible internal type playoffs and how to deal with that, because the commissioner very upfront about not being too happy about the playoff proposal being rejected by the other conferences. Do you have any thoughts about where this is headed?
Yeah, I don't know if it'll end up happening in the future. I think it was an interesting idea that was proposed around, but I think ultimately when if they can get to the table, and I did see, our Brandon Marcello over at 24/7 talked about this time next year wanting to have a playoff proposal in place to kind of expand or stay where they are or do whatever they're going to do. And but I think ultimately, I think the A&M, I think the SEC will kind of um, fall in line with that playoff system as long as it ends up getting expanded. I don't. I think it was kind of a proposal that was thrown out there. I don't think they were happy with the way things kind of fell apart at the end. And Greg Sankey had obviously spent a lot of time putting together that playoff proposal, and I think probably expected it to go through. And so for it to kind of fall apart at the end, I think there was certainly some frustration on his end. But I think in the long run, I think they end up kind of falling in line with the playoff proposals and scheduling accordingly. And as they put together their schedule this fall and look ahead to Texas and Oklahoma joining, um, I think it was an idea that was thrown out there, but I don't know how seriously I would take it quite yet.